Welcome back to Pyre. I'm still Darth Love. There's someone who wants to talk to us in the back of the wagon. It's Sir Gilman! The most important. Your fellow exiles' living quarters are functional, but little else. It's not. Well, apparently, the Book of Rites also has something new to it. It's very sparkly. Wolford's planner. Yes, we knew about that. All right, Gilman. Sir Gilman is in contemplative mood. He has been rather quiet, or at least more than usual, ever since his confrontation with Sir Deluge. He notices you there and slides forth in a solemn manner. This night, he knows what he shall do now. When all this is over, Master Reader, we Worm Knights, we are all born and raised to prove ourselves superior to all the other billions of our kind, to lead our lives, however short, with glory. From this moment we shall shove past our wormling brethren and their egg sacks to the very end. We are conditioned to excel, to prevail at all costs. This relentless hold on. Relentless pursuit of glory, of fame, of self-worth. Feel that one a little bit too much. It leads most of this knight's kind only to an early doom. Feel that too. Or, in the case of Sir Deluge, it leads to a life of falsehood. A life of low deceit. I changed voices. Abusing one's fellow worm knights. Shirking one's responsibilities. Living in constant fear. This knight cannot abide his former commander. My hair is getting long. It's becoming a problem. Yet pities him. There must be more to honor than to lead a life engulfed in endless conflict. And he looks at you intently. This shite. This knight shall ever seek that honor out when all of this is ended, Master Reader. Thus he vows to you. He is ever grateful that your guidance led him to this new awakening. But until such time, this knight is duty-bound unto the Nightwings. This, the fulfillment of our plan, which is currently at 31% chance of success. Our pursuit of freedom, it is to be his final quest. For what awaits him afterward is no mere quest. My ear is so itchy. Oh my god. The honor that this knight has sought, it cannot fully be achieved through knighthood, can it? It requires something more. I trust you understand. He slithers off, his head held high, though not merely in pride. Something has changed in him. Nice! He has more of a presence about him now. Which makes sense. It's actually really good. I love Sir Gilman. Alright. So we read all of Chapter 1. We've worked through everything we've gotten for Chapter 2 so far, right? Which is apparently nothing. We just have that for Chapter 2. Really? What is in Chapter 2? Oh, spend money. Got it. Return to different regions to reveal the thing for Chapter 3. Which we've been working on. The Forsaken Lands, yes. We read the Prairie. I think we read Dromer Valley as well. And Mount Oladil. The subject was your camera shot? Yes. So we also already started this one, which is all the different formed in the basis of this book. Conduct liberation. Oh no, we have not been reading those ones. This is the one with the triumvirates. This is landmarks. Let's read landmarks. Yes, we just unlocked the Ridge of Goal. I don't know if I've read this one yet. I'm not going to do it in the wizened woodman voice, because that will make the page take 2 days to read. Because he's an ent. It's funny, but also time-consuming. So, moving on. You feel kinship with the stars? You owe your everything to them. Perhaps one day even your freedom. I chased the stars across the river of my genealogy until they led me here. I demanded they explain. Yes, we did read these. Great, so he's going to learn about the landmarks. The Ridge of Gold. The serpent titan Gandroth turned to brittle stone not long after his death. For that you may be certain. What remained is a flat, elevated basin that stands up closer to the heavens. Upon the fallen Gandroth's hide, the stars themselves alight. You shall know you stand on sacred ground. We set the metal sigils, lit the candle flames, and we emblazoned on the rock-like forms the sigil of our passage to and from this land. And then the stars themselves, they did reply to us. They sang, shining bright, their voices loud and clear. We understood their cadence, and we knew how often to return. Okay. The spirit of Jomer, I think. I oftentimes think of the carapace of the hive titan. Bealanthus shall be an everlasting blemish on the almost splendid bit of land, but Jomer and his brashness felled the demon with a certain flair. Yeah, we did read that. The Book of Rites. Much can be said about the Sisters of the Arch, who be banished to the great... Yep, we read that as well. Okay. So all that's left to read is about... the Pyre Hearts, I believe. The Pyre Hearts all follow in the path of the path forged by the Under King Horus. In the words of Haug. Those many mighty deeds exceed these knowledge. I can't. As much as it would be faster, it's going to make me screw up. See the smallest stature that somehow contained him. His is the most spirited, triumvirate, and their leader is currently a coward. Their courage, unfaltering. Their hearts, full. They live always with vigor, and perhaps they die with it as well. They are the Underking's own kind, as at home above the sea as in it, never ceasing, ever longing as they do for something more. The Underking chose wisely for these qualities, and teaches that a life devoid of passion is a life devoid of life itself. Kinda sounds like someone who's in our party and not in the Pyre Hearts, huh? Huh? The burning passion is the fuel that drives the Pyre Hearts, and in turn, us all. And I believe that is it. We've now read everything from the book. Yes. Beauty. Alright. You're not asking for anyone right now, yeah? Okay. Let's go back outside. How do I do that? That's right. That's the exit side. Continuing the journey! I can't remember where we decided we're going next. Am I going to be facing something that's a problem? Your destination, the rites will soon follow this location to the next right. Yeah. The exiled harp matriarch lived in solitude among these very cliffs. Ah, a pleasure to encounter you within the skies themselves, O Nightwings. They deliberately crashed into us, Father, yet you still address them with such cordial manner. Now, Ulmer, I am certain that this was an honest accident, and it appears no lasting damage has been done. It wasn't, but I did just want this interaction. Please, take the helm, as I shall go and start to pick up the fallen artifacts which shook free from the walls after the impact. Perhaps some of those old heirlooms may yet be repaired with adhesive drawn from certain flora we may find along our long and difficult quest. Damn you, Nightwings! You stay away from us! Oh, sorry. I was a little too aggressive. I got stuck in you. It's not my fault. I'm also not chasing you, I swear. Rise! Yes! How dare you, you Nightwing scum! You blasted fools who cannot intimidate the accusers! We shall face you soon enough in a forthcoming right. But first, we have another pack of fools whom we must vanquish shortly. Till then, stay out of my way. Yeah, well. There was another one right there, but apparently I'm not going to interact with them. Off we go. I also want to try and look for little dots. Oh, who's that? I can't remember who that is. Essence. Oh, that's the Harpies. We've already hit them. Bang! Fine. I won't hit you then. Off we go. My gosh, we're just going all over. We're just further north. Northern ho! Let me crash into you. I want a conversation, damn it. Let me be a deliberate douchebag. Oh, alright, so Black Shore. Oh, hold on. The unmistakable remains of Xyla's Horsehead. The Mare Titan, vanquished by the scribe Threstia Tilthus, she broke the land beneath her burning hooves, whinnying vengeance, which protruded from the ash and fire there below. Some have taken it to be a work of sculpture. The tale of a Titan felled by Saint Threstia Tilthus. That is more unbelievable than the thought that some daring exiles, over many years, carved the Titan's visage out of stone. Be that as it may, the climate and cliffs are home now to exiled harps, such as the Essence, whom you faced here when you first arrived. Even they do not know all the local sacred significance. Somebody flew by. Can I hit them? Damn it. You sense the Fae may gain a deeper understanding of the rites along this route. Ooh. Tizo seems enthusiastic with the process of taking this route. I'm intrigued by Fae getting a deeper understanding of the rites. Black Basin. Your wagon touches down in Black Basin, where you first met Vulfred and Pamitha. I guess technically, yeah, the trees are far off to the side, so that makes sense. You briefly wonder at what might have happened had your paths not crossed, as you considered what to do with the remains of the afternoon. Seeks Fae. This is probably gonna hurt. Colorful robes, that's not... why does this thing keep sparkling? Magma Mug provides a bit of warmth in the cold nights, something at which to nod and stare. A keepsake from Black Basin. Right? Alright, well, we got a new page for Black Basin. We're gonna read that, so that way we don't fall behind on these. The continent we called Black Basin shall one day tear itself apart, arriving upon blackened, molten crags, tolerable only to the harp, Threstia. We pressed onward toward a suffocating wood. This land felt to us somehow primordial, deep in its roots and noxious crevasses lay innumerable clues as to its ancient history, but we had little time to excavate, for our supplies, by then, were thin. Further, we were lost. Our best attempt at circumnavigation all had failed. It was Luce Glorian who reached out at last onto the stars, and they revealed the way. Then, we at last could see the sacred Mount Alodil, there in the distance. Alright, Faye. You call upon me for some purpose, my reader? Scribe trial. Oh, good. Just as I was beginning to feel even more bored than usual. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, that might be a good call. What else do I have in here? I got nothing. And I can't. Tizo's got his own thing. You got his own thing. You got your own thing. Sir Gilman has that, which is not helpful here. And you have nothing. So this is what we're using. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special rites, trials for Fae. I must admit, I do sense something from that one. Once had a wild heart myself, quite like her own. We shall see if there's more to her than that. Let us bring her forth. Soon Faye arrives in heed of the summons. Describes, I think, that if I listen carefully, that I can hear them calling out to me. Very well might, Faye, honestly. It's hard to tell. So-called savages, such as Faye, are similar to nomads, such as Headwind in the rites, but move in quick, sudden bursts. Yeah. What am I facing off against? I don't need to do yet. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, girl. The place where you reside at present has but a single rule, which is you answer to me. Here. Wow. Okay, I will. Such naive enthusiasm. Now be silent. It is plain to me that you have much to learn as yet about the rites, but you have learned something, and I would see you prove it without the benefit of anyone, save for your reader. Okay. Are you out there to help me with this, miss? I think she's talking to me. Oh, fuck. Yep. One Tizo down. Great, gotta run. Shit! Well, we killed each other, at least, so there's that. Fuck. Man, no, that's not gonna be good. Fuck. Ugh. Alright. You don't normally fight Tizos, if I'm being honest. Yeah, fuck off. You want to get one in, I'd rather you didn't. And then I get to regenerate 10, which is more or less the damage they do. Now, good land. Thank you. I'll take it. With the Faithful Drifter. I think I've just done enough damage with Faye now that... I'm pretty sure this is only happening because they just failed to dodge. Run. Oh, shit! Ooh, he was about to bomb me. That little Tizo there was about to explode. Ow. Oh, what's wrong with my knee? Okay, how did I do? How did I do? I must admit, you did better than I expected, girl. You have passed this trial of yours. Some congratulations are in order. To you, and also to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Exiles shall move as a single mind to demonstrate their faith and recognize that they, as we the eight. Feck. Yeah, it's a thing I've already read to you, I'm pretty sure. Feck. Did I imagine all of that, miss? Because I hope I didn't. Wow. What is that you have there? Calmer's Anklet. After Fae casts her aura, it can bounce off of objects and solid surfaces. That's why. The Royal Trader's Hollow Band ensures the Sisters of the Arch were to carry out their mission. Aha. Alright. Well, I obviously have to equip that to Fae. There you go. Which means you get this now. Because you have nothing, and you and Sir Gilman are the only ones left that haven't done their trials. So that's fun. How's everybody doing? So we don't know anything about that. Sandra's Raven, hold on. That's 2 now, so let's find out what we're missing. Using the stowaway, deal 200 damage, yep. Complete 5 scribe trials in the Beyonder Crystal. Where's the Sandra's favorite? We know everything about him now. Nothing about her. Doesn't matter. I feel like technically we know everything about him, but yeah. Okay. We're working on it. We'll get more chances. But that... Oh, so... That basically means... Rookie should be the next one I send out. Unless I find out about Jordariel before then. But Pamitha would be the next best. Like, Pamitha and Jordariel are the next... About that. Pamitha and Rookie are the best... No. Pamitha hasn't done this. So Rookie's the only one. Maybe Tizo. So Tizo or Rookie are the ones that'd be the next ones I'd send out because I finished this and we've learned the history. Tizo's history pretty much learned. Most of this is not applicable. We don't know his astral sign. That's it. Not bad. Yeah, survey the High Grove. Having reached the High Wing Cove, you decide to accompany Faye for a walk among the monolithic stonework. Your conversation soon turns to matter of the rites, which you discuss at length. Oh, miss, I think you must be right about what you just said. By the time you return to the wagon, you sense you gained a deeper understanding of it all. Your time together caused Faye to gain enlightenment. She was already at rank 3? Okay. So I guess if she hadn't been at rank 3, it would have pushed her over. That. I don't know, man. Alright, continue your journey. Tizo! What's up, bud? You observe Tizo rummaging around the black wagon as though he is searching for something. He notices you there and rushes up to greet you. Tizo is glad that you are here. He just reminiscing about old times. But just quickly, he resumes his search. Tizo is looking for something a former exile of the Nightwings once gave him. He is growing frustrated that the object he seeks is nowhere to be found. You almost do not notice the lone minstrel approach. I'm afraid that it is gone, Tizo. I am very sorry. Reader, it is nothing that ought to be cause for much concern. Merely that Tizo has misplaced something of sentimental value to him. It was just a spare bandage, she indicates, exactly like the one on his horn. Tizo here had many adventures in the Nightwings. Is that not so, Tizo? He squeaks in approval. Those memories shall always stay with you. Is that not what matters most of all? He confirms this as well. Then please, do not worry yourself about it anymore. It is a symbol of a distant past. Besides, Tizo skulks away, up into the rafters. The lone minstrel watches him go. The object that he seeks does not exist, reader. Tizo searches for it from a fleeting memory of his days in the Nightwings of the past. He performed the regular duties of the Drive Imps at first, but soon distinguished himself. I was none too surprised. He was clearly special. He had grown close with the other members of the Nightwings when misfortune fell, and the Triumvirate fell apart. Perhaps Volvrid has revealed to you more of the details. As for Tizo, I feel he must make peace with the shadows of his past somehow. Perhaps then he shall cease searching. You need not worry for him, of course. He is resilient and shall always serve the Nightwings. Well, you might say that he was born for it. Begging your pardon, reader. The little minstrel excuses himself in a polite way, leaving you to consider what he said. Alright, I thought it was going to turn out that... Ooh. Hey! There's the bio for Tizo! Look at that! He's a Torvent. He was born on the 13th of the 5th moon, suggesting that he is steady and collected. One's astral sign often foretells one's disposition. That's really all that's changed. Downside, he reemerges years later, having become the integral part of... Yeah, that's everything we've learned about him. Noise, I gotta stop doing that. I thought it was gonna turn out because we didn't take the other path, he didn't get to find the bandage. It was gonna be like, oh, well, now he's sad because you didn't go to the Black Shore. Oh, we're fighting the Tree Man. This dick. So if we beat him here, we're not gonna face him at the end, which means he's not escaping in this run, which is great. Well, not escaping in this round of runs, which is great. But if he wins, it's gonna move way up, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass. What is wrong with my throat? En route to the nest of Tressia, the wagon comes to a sudden halt. Oh no. That does it. I am leaving. The cause of Jordario's ambush soon becomes apparent. Well, reader darling, at least some of us know how to take a joke, wouldn't you say? Look, she was reminiscing once again about her soldier days, and I just happened to point out... I may have suggested the fiery destruction of the Spiral Sanctum happened on her former unit's watch. I mean, didn't it? Not that she would have made much of a difference had she been there herself. She ought to thank the saint that she was spared by her exile here. I thought she'd held no love for your commonwealth. I shall never understand what it is your people ever saw in that dreadful place, but I guess I had a sore spot. I should probably apologize. She swoops off. There's no sign of either one of them. You organize a small search. It proves fruitless, but then Jordariel returns alone as if nothing happened. She is back to her calm self. No problem. Let us continue. I regret the interruption. Pamitha soon comes back as well. Oh, don't worry, darling. I have definitely patched things up between us. Honest. At least, I think perhaps I didn't make things worse. She returns to her business in the wagon. You make ready to resume your travels, but make a note to follow up with them. Might be a good call. Alright. Page revealed. Page revealed. The Freedom Pact. Interesting. Slug Market. Oh, hey guys. Look, I got something here I think maybe you'd like. He shows you several bottles of multicolored liquid, some sort of sun serum. For the next rate, you gain +4 hope. Star serum. +4 quickness and moon serum. Presence. Huh. So you just put it in their pocket and it's active. Neat.
Yeah, they taste pretty good, I guess. And besides, they can give you just a little lift. You know what I mean? You get all thirsty for them. Don't even worry. I got more soon.
Believe me, buddy. Burning Promise. After dusting the adversary's pyre, the bird earns a reward up to so I get up to 15 for that. Neat. When you fling the orb into the adversary's pyre, I don't fling often enough. That's the issue. Right light. Right. Where is the upgrade things? Just doing this stuff. Money would be great, but I'm going to be pretty happy with what I have. And these are neat and all, but I have all my other upgrades. Fucking Falcon Brawn. Okay, what am I currently using on these two? I got that, which I spent a long time leveling up. For good reason. That one's also really good. I think I'd honestly rather replace this. Well, this is going to be 12. Yeah, no. I'll replace it. This can get me 12 right now, and then this can get me 15. Faster. So that's... Yeah. And let's put that on Sir Gilman for now. I'm probably, I want to bring in this match anyway. Oh. I'm gonna want flyers because of those root bullshit. Yeah, guys, stop doing that. I'm talking to you. Thanks, guys. Good luck in that thing you're going to tonight. Thanks, buddy. Who wants to talk? Yeah, with that, I'm gonna read, and then we're gonna have a chat, and then probably gonna end the episode. Both the pages here. Oh no, the Freedom Pack's here. We rid the land of an impending doom, but faced another of its kind. For we knew that we were trapped. Yet for each danger which we face, for every felled ambush by arch, we met with gentle souls and kindred spirits on the downside, who deserved more than to fade from memory within this land. It was then that the stars themselves showed us the way, delineating a great voyage across the sea. Near broken we became, but then, at last, a moonlit vision. That of the rights. The rights! Thus shall they say of us. Shall they say of us, the 8 scribes gave their freedom, so that we may yet have ours. And then, the nest of Tristia. The ashen effigy of the nightmare titan, Zalius horse-headed, looms as dark as ever on the precipice of the Black Basin, where her chaotic influence sundered the land itself until it was wept with fire. The very instant that our graceful friend Tristia Tithys finally laid to rest the greater titan with the power of the holy scepter of the empire, the stars shot down upon us all with the blinding light. Tristia thought that she could bear her children in the warmth there. But alas. Now, now that the stars revisit the locale with regularity, the fissures in the rock do pose more danger than one ought invite. But summons to the nest is to be honored. Stop doing that, Cameron. Neat. Pamitha. You find Pamitha in the midst of a heated conversation. All I'm saying is we're limiting not only our own chances individually, but all our friends' chances as well. Jodariel seems to be considering whatever it is Pamitha proposed. Reader, the Harpier is suggesting that perhaps it would be best if I were to form an alliance with the ones whom I fought for the better part of my life. Just with me, Jodariel. I can't vouch for anybody else. How utterly absurd. If we were in the Commonwealth, I would not have stayed my hand against her. That I could say for certain. However, as Headwind would say, what happened back there, perhaps none of that matters anymore. What matters more is what we do from here. That is to say, I'm willing to give it a shot. You mean you'd be willing to conduct the rites with me? Yes. Excellent. I knew you would come around. Thought you'd never come around, but Gotta give her the benefit of the doubt here.
No shirikantas?
I'm grateful for your open-mindedness. No need to let old enmities, I can't say it, I'm sorry, between our ancestors ruin things between us, or the others in our little party for that matter. After all, do not push it with me, Harp. We shall see if the reader here is thus inclined to pair us in the coming rites. I am willing to defer to her.
No me talarantas.
Anyway, you see, I think I managed to make amends here. Doubtless will get on swimmingly in no time. Pamela and Jordario are now willing to conduct the rites together. I mean, it's mostly that Jordario is willing to conduct the rites with Pamela. Actually, I feel like if you had picked Jordario, Pamela would still be like, nah. So, there we go. Yay! Yeah, I could start the next rite, but the rites take time. So, that's in this episode. In the next episode, we're going to commence a rite against the fucking stupid tree fucker who bought his way into everything. And we're going to go face off against Trump Jr., the Tree Man, with technically less cocaine. We'll see what happens. You guys have yourselves a wonderful night.